Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the very first episode of the FIFA 19 Player Career Mode. And this is very new to me, and I'm a little bit rushed. This is a 10-hour trial I've got of this game, and I've got less than 45 minutes left to record everything that I need to record. So the idea is here, we're starting as a central midfielder, or a cam, and we're starting with Cardiff City. That way, it gives us a chance to start with a lesser team, hopefully survive relegation, something like that, and then we can move on to bigger squads, etc. And I wanted to start in the Premier League as opposed to starting slightly lower in the Championship, anything like that. So let's get into this game. I'm going to keep my player very basic to start with because I don't want to take too much time editing him. Like I said, only got 45 minutes left of this game trial, so I want to get straight into it. And what we're going to do is play the first game of the season. I would do two, but I don't want to promise you two, just in case I can't squeeze them in. So the very first episode is going to be just one game, sorry, the first game of the Premier League season, and then if I can squeeze in another episode, we'll do that. And then as soon as FIFA is launched properly, then I will be doing 2 games per episode. So don't panic about that. So yeah, I mean, let's get straight into this and play the first game of the season with Cardiff City. Okay, so we just had a message from the manager. This is our league objectives for the season. He wants us to keep an average match rating of 6 or better, very easily doable. Goals created 5, pass completion rate of 65%, chances created over 30. That seems extremely doable, and it's even making me think that maybe we won't be in the starting lineup for too long. Let's hope we're in the starting lineup for the first game of the season. If not, I'll certainly show you the first game that we do get picked for. Okay, so here we go. It's the first game of the season away to Bournemouth. We haven't been picked in the squad. So what we're going to do is sim through the match. We'll watch it together. And basically, we're going to keep doing this until we get put in the squad. I'm pretty confident we'll play within the first 2, 3 or 4 games. So first game down, we lost 3-1 away to Bournemouth. Not a good start to the season. Those are the kind of teams that we need to be getting a result from, really. But not the end of the world. The star man, Sean Measures, hasn't made an appearance yet. So training, I will go through this in more depth when the full game comes out because I just haven't got the time to do it in today's episode because, like I say, less than 45 minutes of this trial left. It's a little bit dangerous. That's why I'm just squeezing one game in as well. So we get the next game underway and we've got Newcastle. I can't remember from the actual fixture list whether this is home or away, but hopefully we're in the team. If not, I should imagine we'll be in the team for the Carabao Cup, something like that he'll play us in, but we'll see. Oh, and it turns out he has picked us for the home game against Newcastle. Brilliant news. Good team to strut my stuff against. Let's get into it and see how we get on. Here we go. It's our professional debut in the Premier League. It's Cardiff versus Newcastle, live from the Cardiff City Stadium. I'm just going to take this opportunity just to discuss FIFA 19 in general while we wait for the lineups. I'm very happy with the game. Admittedly, I've only had the 10-hour trial. I've played for 9.5 hours pretty much now, and very, very happy with it. But here's the Cardiff City lineup. Etheridge in goal, Richards, Bamba, Upamecano and Cunningham across the back. We have Damour and Measures in the central midfield with Gunnarsson just holding, Mendes, Lang and Lawrence out wide with Bobby Reid up top. Let's hope he can do the business. So yeah, just really, really impressed with the AI this year, and I'm looking forward to what they can do in this career mode for us, because that you don't have to be asking for the ball constantly. They've got a mind of their own, which is good. And the Newcastle lineup now, it's Dubravka in goal, Manquillo, Fernandez, Lugian and Dummett across the back. Flat 4 in midfield as well. Ritchie, Shelvey, Campagna and Kennedy. Muto just in front of those, and Al Sommer in front of them. I forgot to turn the transfer window off, so Pete's clubs will be making transfers in this transfer window, but it's not the end of the world. Kick off. Can't wait for this. Looks good. Feels like I've got plenty of space. but we're also going to have to do our defensive duties. We've got our men that we need to be marking a lot more involved this year. Lovely ball through, little bit too strong. Keeper will come and gather. Long ball pumped downfield, header into the middle of the park. And Newcastle haven't given us a sniff so far, only 3 minutes in, but this is the first time we've seen the ball. Measures, lovely little ping out wide there. Ball back to the fullback here. Can Cardiff create anything? We're going to drop into space. There it is, ball with me. Proper heavy touch there. Ball back to Measures. He's going to hit one, and it's took a deflection. Corner kick to Cardiff City. We're going to drop back onto the edge of the box here. We are getting followed. Ball gets headed out only as far as the Cardiff man, cleared from Newcastle. And we now need to drop back and do our defensive work. Throw in to Cardiff City. We've got no names on the players here, so bear with me for a game because I need to stick them on. But Cardiff come forward here. Sean Measures looking for the ball down the left-hand side. It does go inside. Poor touch from the Cardiff City man there. Will he look for me on the edge? He does. Measures got time and space. He's going to hit one, and that is high, wide, and handsome. John Joe Shelby plays the ball through. It's with Ritchie. Mankilo down to Ritchie. Ritchie plays it into Shelby. I lost my man there. This could be bad. Shot comes in, and that's easy for Etheridge. Etheridge launches the ball out. Won well by the Newcastle man. And now they come forward. Joel Campbell into Muto. Muto into the striker's feet. Sean tries with the tackle, and that is going to be a free kick in a very dangerous area for Newcastle United. And it's taken quick, and it goes into the striker's feet, and luckily they made a hash of that. It's John Joe Shelby. Out wide to Kennedy. Back inside. Now it's Joel Campbell. Shaw Measures misses the challenge, and it finds its way out to Matt Ritchie on this right-hand side. Overlap and run from Manquillo. Gets his cross in. Little touch on from the striker there. No one from Newcastle ready to take that. And now Campagna. Here comes Muto, and good save for Etheridge. Here come Cardiff. It's Damore. Gunnarsson into Measures' feet. We're going to try and find Bobby Reid, and we do, and it's a really poor touch from him, and he lets us down again. He may be a very poor outlet for us. He looks a little bit weak for the Premier League. And now it's Shaw Measures going to try his passing range. He clips one over the top for Mendez-Lang, and Mendez-Lang just doesn't do enough to get there. 2 minutes at a time here in the first half. Not much action. Two poor sides, to be completely honest. Gunnarsson finds the ball down this left-hand side. Cross comes in. That looked like that might have found its way to me, but Shelby gets the ball away. As Gunnarsson picks up the ball, the referee picks up his whistle and blows for half-time. Bit of a nothing half, really. Really impressed with some of the passing from the Newcastle team. They look dangerous. Impressed with just generally the AI, their movement, their vision, their actual passing. They can do stuff on their own, so really happy about that. But at half-time, it's Cardiff City 0, Newcastle 0. Double substitution. Damore is going to leave the pitch, as is Muto. And we're going to get Salomon Rondon come on, and he is a bit of a handful. Now Cardiff come forward. It's Measures. Measures finds the feet of Rules. Bobby Reid. He tries to find me with something clever. He looks like he's got something special about him, this boy Bobby Reid, but nothing's really come off for him so far. Ball down the line. Measures wins that, but loses out in the end. It's John Joe Shelby plays a clever little ball. Now it's Rondon. Bamba can't get clear, and a little bit of pressure, but that will be relieved by Etheridge. Campagna into Matt Ritchie. We're getting pulled out wide here. Here's Manquillo, gets the cross in. Etheridge gets a hand to it. Only just, though, very lucky for Cardiff there. Newcastle could have gone one up. A point here would be absolutely vital. Campagna into Rondon, gets it back. Rondon goes again. He's been linking up the play really, really well since he's come on. Measures gets a little touch on there, but probably a bit more of a hindrance than a help. Ball inside to Measures. We look for Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid gives it back. Shaw Measures is bursting through the middle here. Defender steps in an absolute treat, but still Cardiff. And that is spooned wide. A really, really, really big chance there for Mendez-Lang. And he just cuts right across it. Really poor technique. Goal kick for Newcastle. They're going to go short. It's Lujian going to lump one forward. Newcastle maybe getting a bit desperate. It's Rules into Hoylett. Finds Measures. Measures looking to get the better of John Joe Shelvey. Pushes one out to the left-hand side. Turns back inside. Still got John Joe Shelvey all over him. Turns back. Looks for that little ball in there. It's good football from Cardiff. It's Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid still. Bobby Reid's giving it to me. Left foot chance. And we've skewed that past the post. Didn't want to take a touch. Rushed it a little bit. Well done from Bobby Reid, though. Just dug that chance out. And it wasn't far away, to be fair. Not a bad effort. Substitution for Newcastle. And it's going to be Ayoze Perez to come on. Measures trying to create a little bit of space in there. Lovely little ball back. Measures turns, gives the ball in there. It's Jazz into Rules. Hoylett. Terrible, terrible ball. And Cardiff City struggling so far. Rules into Measures. Only 2 minutes at a time. Pushes that out to the left. There's no real rush here. A point would be a good point here. It's Cunningham. The cross comes in, and it's come off the edge of the box. Can we get a chance here? Can he give it to me? Measures shoots, and that is shocking. It's turned into a pass, and the shot goes over the bar. And that will be the final whistle. And for a 0-0 draw, it was quite a good game. I really enjoyed that. Cardiff probably don't pass quite as sharp as when I was doing the test with the Arsenal team. The passing was very sharp and good, but I liked how it felt. Maybe Newcastle didn't have quite as many clear-cut chances, but they still had chances, and really excited to bring you more and more games of FIFA 19. But when the full-time whistle goes, it's Cardiff City 0, Newcastle United 0. And after the game, we've got the accomplishments rolling in there. And we played a 7.3, not bad at all for our debut. Shooting needs working. 4 shots, all off target. 90% passing. Remember, they only want 65%. So very, very happy with that. 40% tackling, not too bad at all. Manager feedback, great job so far this season. Your passing's been top notch. Avoid losing possession, don't let them control the game. Good determination in regaining control of the midfield. You showed your class with some impressive through balls. Okay, so after that, our player has gone up to a 73, which is good news. We need to improve as quick as possible to help Cardiff City's cause out. We have played 2 games. That is the only point we got against Newcastle. And the early leaders, it looks like it's Bournemouth 2 wins from 2, same as Burnley. And some of the big boys out of there. Arsenal drew 2 of their games. Liverpool drew their only game, so did Man City. Chelsea have lost 1, drew 1. So it's all there, all to play for. Manchester United lost their opening fixture as well. So we're going to leave the episode there. Now, the idea is I'm not going to tell you who we're playing next because, as you saw, we don't get in the team every week at the moment. So the idea is when we come back, we will play the very next game, plain and simple. So that is going to be the end of the episode. Sorry, it's a very short one, but like I say, running out of time on this trial, and I want to try and get another episode, maybe 2, recorded, so that'll keep us going up until the full release of FIFA 19. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I certainly enjoyed making it. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. If not, like the video, all of that good stuff. And I will catch you in episode 2.